Guardians of the Medallion by Bartholomew Atson. The Black Lives Matter protests continued for days. The world was once again reminded of what they had already forgotten. Innocent black men and women had always been racially profiled by law enforcement. What began as a peaceful protest soon transformed into a violent melee. The cops threw tear gas into the crowd and viciously arrested everyone in sight. Justice for Breonna Taylor and all the others that were killed! You're under arrest! Turn around! My name is Gene Anderson, and I'm unarmed. Please, don't shoot. They put handcuffs on me without asking any questions. I didn't try to resist, especially since I was out in the open. I didn't want people to see who I really was or what I could do. But this just wasn't fair. So many black people have lost their lives to unnecessary violence. We were completely surrounded. The protesters had no chance of protecting themselves. The playing field wasn't even. I had to do something. That's when I used the medallion, summoning the powers of the ancient African gorilla. Law enforcement is to protect, not harm. I hereby revoke the both of you of your duties. Every conflict has a different perspective. My goal was to find the root of the problem and eliminate it, so I took to a higher altitude. Even at a higher altitude, you could still smell the tear gas and hear the shouting down below. As I flew over the conflict, I could see a new danger approaching from afar. There was a burning police car flying at the protesters. I immediately intercepted it. That thing saved us from the burning car. That car would have killed us. It sure could have. And if you don't have any insurance, that hospital bill will stress you to death. Is it me, or does he look like the Black Batman without the cape? More like a Black Spider-Man. I don't care what it is. Is it single? Because I need some superhero chocolate love in my life. After I deflected the car and the people were safe, I noticed the soldiers lining up. One of them screamed, "Ready? Aim!" I yelled, "Stop! They're unarmed!" "Fire!" the soldier said. I immediately transformed again, this time to a wildcat beast. Rubber bullets won't stop me from protecting these people, but who will protect the police from me? I sliced through every bullet with my claws, slicing the rubber so it didn't touch any of the protesters behind me. "Excuse me," one of the protesters said. "Since you're willing to fight for us, we will fight with you." "We got your back." "No justice." I transformed into the mighty rhino. "No peace." I broke through their flimsy shields with no intention of doing any major harm. I wanted the officers to understand that their way of policing this protest was inhumane. Firing rubber bullets and throwing tear gas into a crowd reminded me of the pain my ancestors endured while protesting for their equal rights. "They're shooting again," one of the protesters said. "I can't look." I used my body as a protective shield for them. I knew I had to disarm them, so I summoned the abilities of the ancient African Darkfall to disarm all the officers. With speed and accuracy, I defeated all the officers in front of me. One question: how do you guys expect to beat me? Other protesters try to help in other ways. "He can't keep fighting the cops all night. We gotta help him." "With what? We don't have any weapons." "Do you see what I see?" "I see it, but I'm not sure if I believe it." I continued to crush cop cars, using the ability of the ancient African gorilla. "Do you think someone planted the gun?" one of the protesters said. "I don't care who left this gun behind. This could help even the odds. This is for all the times that I was wrongfully accused of crimes that I didn't commit. This is for when I was pulled over and humiliated because the cops thought I was a drug dealer. I am not a menace." Shots were fired, but I couldn't see where they were coming from. I knew if it hit one of the cops, it would cause even more chaos. So I had to act fast. I protected the cops from all the shots that were fired. "No! Derek, stay with me, man. I'm gonna get some help. Please, God, help us. The cops shot you twice. I can't move my arm. The madness has escalated. What did I do wrong? I'm trying to fight and protect at the same time. The violence must end before more people get hurt. Maybe the ancestors can help me unite the people. I call upon the ancestors! I need your help. Yes, young guardian. These people need to understand each other in order to overcome this conflict. Are these people from the land of Africa? I'm sure many of their relatives are, but why does that matter? I thought I was a guardian of all people, not just the people of Africa. You were chosen to be a guardian of our people. Let Americans sort out their own issues. Look at all this chaos and madness in front of us. This is not how humanity thrives. They thought for a second and then realized I was right. Go, my ancestors! Enlighten these people! The ancestors flew into the crowd of police officers and protesters, and they infiltrated their minds, giving them the information to understand the importance of peace. This touched their very souls and only implemented aspects of forgiveness to one another, ceasing the fighting. We did the best we could, young guardian, said the ancestors. It's up to the humans to end the racial violence against one another. Thank you, ancestors, for your guidance. Return to your resting place. I tried my best to control what I thought I could that night, but chaos continued to ensue. Where were all the heroes that I grew up with? How could they just ignore what was happening to their people? What does my business have to do with your protest? Said a local store owner. Meanwhile, at a top secret location, Project Bullethead is currently making progress. Looks like Project Bullethead is running right on time. Continue checking his vitals. We will need to run more tests before releasing him. He's gonna disrupt these protests and make America great again.